Welcome back to our English Teacher YouTube channel. Today our lesson is relative clauses. Relative clause is a clause that joins with a relative pronoun. You have no idea what this is. I'll explain it to you step by step. What is a relative pronoun? We want to know firstly. First I take persons. What are the relative pronouns we have to use for the persons? First I take the subject position. You know what the subject pronouns are? They, he, she. Then we use who or that for the subject pronouns. You remember this? Who or that. Next we come persons possessive position. Possessive means his, her. The pronouns you know. Then for the possessive case we use the relative pronoun whose. Next we come to object position. Him, her. See how the pronouns are changed. Subject, possessive, object, position. With this, whom. Here I want to remind you who, that, whose, whom. All these words are called relative pronouns. Okay, let's see some examples on relative pronouns. How the sentences are joined with the relative pronoun. The first example, there is a doctor. She examined my mother. Now, let's see children. What is the word repeated in both sentences? A doctor. With this subject pronoun, this noun is repeated. Then how can you join? There is a doctor. Doctor is a person. Then we place immediately after this the suitable relative pronoun. What is the suitable relative pronoun for persons? Who. Then immediately after this word who we place. Then we replace this she, examine my mother. We replace the subject pronoun with this relative pronoun. Next example, the boy fell off the bicycle. He has hurt his leg. What is the word repeated in both sentences? The boy. Then what is the next step you follow? Immediately after this noun repeated, you place the relative pronoun. What is the suitable relative pronoun? The boy is a person. Who? The boy who fell off the bicycle. Then we replace this subject pronoun he. Comma has hurt his leg. Next, the people work in my office. They are very friendly. What is the word repeated with this subject pronoun? The people. The people. You know now what is the relative pronoun you have to place immediately after this noun? who work in my office are very friendly. Now we come to possessive possession. Let's see, in this possessive possession, I told you earlier what is the relative pronoun we use? Whose. With the relative pronoun whose, we use instead of the possessive pronouns. What is the possessive pronoun we have used here? Her. Then she is the woman. Instead of this possessive pronoun, we use whose husband. Died in the war. Now look at this example. Tilaka is my friend. Her sister won the first place. What is the possessive pronoun here? Her. Then, as we have done earlier, this her is replaced with the relative pronoun whose. Tilaka is my friend whose sister won the first place. Okay, now see the object portion of the sentences. What is the object portion? What are the object pronouns we use in a sentence? Him, her, them, all these are object pronouns. Then let's see the example. Sarasa is the young lady. I recommended her for the job. Then Sarasa is the young lady. What is the object pronoun we have used in the next sentence? I recommended her. With this object, the subject is described. Okay, now how can you join and see? First you want to remind what is the relative clause you have to, what is the relative pronoun you have to use here? Whom. Then Sarasa is the young lady whom. This her is replaced with the relative pronoun whom. Let's see next. This is my friend Ravi. I met him at the party. This is my friend Ravi. This Ravi is described with this object pronoun in the next sentence. Then how can you join? This is my friend Ravi whom I met. Replace this at the part. I hope children you practice this lesson further, doing more examples. The rest of this lesson will be continued in the next video. Thank you for watching.